Hello guys, welcome to this video. In the name of greed, in the name of selfishness, in the name of anger and appetite for wealth, it is very, very sad to note that the whole country was at the brink of collapse. When we are talking about 17 billion worth of cooking oil that is poisonous, that has very, very risky ingredients, was at the verge of being imported into our country. You can imagine that the impact of that kind of oil will have. This will simply means it will kill many people. It will cause loss of life. It will cause deadly diseases like cancers and the rest. And this is simply because some people, due to their endless appetite, due to their corrupt and evil and devious conduct, in the name of getting more money and getting more profit, are willing to really destroy the country. If not for the standardization body of this country, right now we will be talking a different story. You can imagine the magnitude, because the Mombasa port is whereby now all the goods begin their journey through the supply chain to all the shops and all the retailers and all sellers of the country. So that will simply mean a national disaster. Just imagine the kind of problem or the kind of healthcare disaster we would face as a country if we allow such things to happen. You can imagine right now, already our health facilities are overflowing with cancer patients. This is simply due to the lack of resources to really help them. You can imagine adding to this burden more and more burdens such as these fake oils. This will be very, very risky to the people of Kenya. So the standardization body once again stood up for what is right, and they deserve to be congratulated because they really stood up for the truth. It is very, very few people who have the courage to speak the truth to power, because if such kind of cooking oil was consumed in the country, it would lead to many problems, including cancers, including skin problems, including digestive problems. All these are big issues. Remember, a sick population cannot be productive because it is really a sick population. So we congratulate the standardization body for preventing a catastrophe that would happen. What we recommend is that the people, as powerful as they are in society, some action has to be taken on them, so that they realize that the lives of people are not the lives of animals. The life of a human being is not the life of a rat. They cannot just do all kinds of experiments that they think on people. So it is really a call upon the administrative mechanisms and our courts that stern actions have to be taken on those who attempted to bring into the country products that are ineffective or unhealthy to human life. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, and
now, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, estimates that the amount of taxpayers' money that has been embezzled in the edible oil scam could run into 30 billion shillings, and not just the 16.5 billion shillings currently being investigated. This, as the Senate Committee on Trade and Investment lamented of deliberate frustrations by officials both at the Kenya National Trading Corporation and its parent trade ministry in its quest to probe the scam. And as Hassan Mugambi reports, detectives both at the DCI and the EACC are targeting senior government officials believed to have had a hand in the multi-billion shilling plunder.
The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission EACC is currently in the process of forensically examining documents availed to the Commission by the Kenyan National Trading Corporation, KNTC. The anti-graft body moved in to investigate the alleged plunder of what is now estimated to be embezzlement of 30 billion Kenya shillings. Sources privy to the EACC revealed to Citizen TV that the colossal amount looted by individuals at the corporation could run into more than 30 billion Kenya shillings. The alleged embezzlement is believed to have taken place through irregular award of tenders for the supply and delivery of food commodities.
We are investigating to establish what happened, who were involved, how much money was lost, and thereafter we'll look at how, if there's any criminal offense that took place, and of course we will prepare our files and submit them to the DPP. Financial crimes take time to be established, so we are moving at our own time.
The commission adding that it will go after private, public and proxy companies in the multi-billion shilling scandal. EACC has so far questioned the procurement heads, indicating that other senior officers drawn from KNTC are lined up for grilling.
From there, we ask ourselves, are we seeing or are we not seeing?
At the corporation's boardroom in Nairobi, the Senate Committee on Trade and Investment, who are on a fact-finding mission Thursday, failed to make any headway as those required to shed light on the multi-billion shilling scandal were a no-show.
If we were to see a godown or a warehouse, we see the one that has oil.
Yes.
Because if we were to go to the one that is here, according to their document, it has only 446 jerrycans.
They are not sure. They've not inspected. They don't know. And I think, if I'm not wrong, even the CS herself said that she has not inspected those go downs. So I don't think Chairman actually will get an answer for Kenyans.
The legislators now saying that since answers were not forthcoming from government officials, they would resort to seeking explanations from suppliers involved in the contentious importation of food commodities.
When we summon the suppliers to this committee, they'll be able to come with document of what they supplied, how much they were paid, so that now we also help the department. Because there are not many. I think there are about 5 suppliers.
The entire management, top management of KNTC is not here. So I think what we are going to do, the reason why we are saying we are rescheduling this meeting again is because we are not just joking. You can see a person like Omutata has already left because he can see he's just wasting his time. You see? So I think we really need a lot of time with you, and we need some seriousness.
However, documents filed before the Senate indicate that KNTC single-sourced the companies contracted to import some 125,000 metric tons of edible oil and set higher prices as opposed to what had been initially agreed. KNTC awarded Multi-Commerce FCZ an 8.12 billion shilling tender to supply vegetable oil and Shehena Company Limited to supply jerrycans for the edible oil at 1.33 billion Kenya shillings. On its part, the Kenya Revenue Authority facilitated the subsequent importation. The National Treasury, on the other hand, later issued a circular indicating the quantities of edible oils to be imported. The consignment included 125,000 metric tons of oil and jerrycans, which meant that 6.9 million 20-litre jerrycans were imported. However, 3 single administrative documents currently with the investigators each have different entries showing discrepancies. Hassan Mugambi, Citizen TV.